What up? 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 What's up, Wolfpack? How you feeling? Setting up this stream. Hold up. Good, good. That's good to hear. Good to hear you feeling good today. Where's my... We did that. Now we need to go to the content. We'll get started in a sec. Just setting up some stuff. Hopefully y'all appreciate me being on time today. Alright. I think we got everything we need here. Good on that end. Got my stuff up. What else do I need? I think that's it. I think we're good. All right.
Antoine. Antoine.
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
First warning.
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told? Until you listen, I'll be here.
Not helping. Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. He's telling the truth. The blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing.
What up,
Your
James?
sensitivity to
This
blight
is Dragon Age
useful, Warden
Velgar.
Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
No one here wants blight to spread. We can work together.
You're in no place to make offers. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons controlled blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the Blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
Are talks with him ever pleasant?
We talked about the rain once. It was neutral.
So much for convincing the wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elganon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Appreciate y'all joining the stream.
He finally agrees to meet for a report, then he all but calls you a liar.
I think you were included in that.
Thanks.
What am I meeting? This is gather your party. Oh. Traverse the crossroads.
Got you covered. Wrong button. Let's go again. Beat the odds there.
Alright, it's a good time to show y'all my settings, I suppose. Still ain't did that. Alright, so where we are, we're at full screen, 1280 by 800, 144 hertz. VSync is off. Triple buffering is off. Brightness is at 50. Contrast at 50. HDR is on. Calibration, I have it at 500. And then we have that the same? I don't think that's the... Might be too bright. Yeah. I was like, that's too bright. 170. Then we have upsampling method. We have none. Upsampling quality, obviously, because we have none, it's none. Then TAA is at high. Render scale resolution is at 100%. It's amazing what you can get done with 800p with no upscaling. And then you have medium texture quality, high texture filtering, medium lighting quality, contact shadows is off, ambient occlusion is at HBAO, screen space reflections is off, volumetric lighting is low, sky quality is low, ray trace reflections is off, ray trace ambient occlusion is off, ultra ray tracing is off, level of detail is low. Terrain is medium, terrain decoration is low, visual effects low, depth of field, cinematic, bloom is on, vignette is on, motion blur is off, and post-processing is at a medium with field of view being at 90. And we're at a 25 TDP, if you haven't noticed. And we obviously have on Radeon Super Resolution, so it's upscaling to 1200, I believe. I'm almost certain. At least it should be. Maybe it's not. Because it's stuck that resolution, but it's supposed to... Essentially, if you're at 1200p, Radeon Resolution kicks on, and it upscales it up to 1200p. And I can show y'all that real quick just to make sure it's kicked on. It should be kicked on, but let's just make sure. And it's not. That's weird. Let's try that again. Anyways, that's another way to kind of try to upscale without upscaling, sort of. Oh. Went the wrong way.
The voices again. We sail.
And for some reason it zoomed out.
So, necromancy's your calling.
Like most Navaran mages. I hope it's not a concern.
We'll find out.
Your own practice. Your work must find you in dangerous court.
I'm surprised that it's sitting at that. Everything is the same. Let's just sit here.
Your
for a second.
experience with blood magic?
You want to know if I've tried it myself?
Well, in so many words.
Never have, never would.
I guess I gotta just look at the same thing, because if we look at the ground or something, it's gonna change. Let's look right there. We're at 33. I do not expect resolution upscaling to have an impact, but you never know. I just don't expect it to. What the heck is that? No. This is global? Yeah. Why would that be wrong? Disabled. It's really surprising. Super resolution is actually impacting the performance. Okay. Or maybe it's these guys, because it's still at 26. But when I'm out here, they're at like 40. NPCs, you tanking. What up, 10? Do I mess with the Rogue Ally? I mean, if I had one, I'm pretty sure I would enjoy it. Rogue Ally seemed pretty cool. I ain't got no Legion-C if that's what you're asking. I think they all pretty cool. They all got different, you know, strengths and benefits. But for the most part,
I needed to be sure.
the one thing I liked about this one was the OLED screen, so that's why I bought it.
Why does everyone call him the Viper?
Let's do a side quest. That'd be interesting.
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I trade news with the Shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varrett, too, right here in Docktown.
Nothing like coming back to the city.
You miss it.
Yes. No.
What up, GGs? This is the Lenovo Legion Go
I can
2.
barely keep things straight as it is. Rathus.
Doesn't make things easy. Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's serials, too. All right, let's go.
So, before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me. Okay, keep an eye out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry, I'm paying. Let's get started.
The best word in Docktown, right here.
How did you fall in with the shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
The Viper.
And
The
your
one
missing person?
You'll read it here first.
Free and breathing when we finished. The shadows brought me in after that.
Viper spotted at a local fish fry.
Myth or man? Stories abound of the masked figure who watches over Maranthus. While some question, some call Viper existence, or whether they're one of men or many, pre-sightings of the mysterious figure were reported throughout the Docktown.
Right.
I'll save this one for the Viper.
So most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
It's
Another rebellion. Here's what we
You
got.
like us, right?
You're all right.
One paper, thanks.
What happened?
For the anti-slavery movement, whispers of a successful rebellion.
Happened in Marta's pal.
I've got a
Where's
contact
he
who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
You've got a good eye.
Appreciate you liking the live, GG's.
The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev.
Alec?
Oh, if you say it's... thanks, I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Maybe another time. Today I'm here to meet Nev's friends. Rook, by the way.
Friends?
Appreciate the follow,
All right,
Mayor.
Alec Tava. Does this mean we're even for...
No. But if you've got any news,
Not much that'd interest you.
we chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a thread.
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown.
Yeah, this Dragon
Boss
Age
says it's under
Velgar.
control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything,
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate?
What's up, Poke Fam?
don't tell me you're surprised.
How's Lenovo on? Is that Path of Exile too? I don't know. I don't own that game yet.
I thought you'd be on opposite sides.
I could probably do
Nothing's that
Diablo.
They're a
I
problem.
own that one.
And they keep worse
I
problems
bought
away.
that game twice.
Whether we're on the same side,
I don't do.
depends when
I
you
don't
ask.
have
But we've got more
Path
to
of
see.
Exile.
Let's go.
I think it's like $17. I could probably buy it, but
If we want more gossip,
I
we
just
need
got
more
plenty.
papers.
Too many games
Let's
I ain't
head
beat
to the
yet,
south side.
so I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I'm assuming there's someone online that has
Since I was born.
did a test
Unless
though.
I'm out of the city for a job.
If not
Had a few
the
apartments
Legion,
around town.
definitely the
The
Ally
Car
X.
Hornets. Not the lighthouse, but it's mine.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
We've made it this far.
How loud are the fans?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
Not loud
I
enough
guess
for me
that
to
works.
care, I suppose.
Until it doesn't.
The previous one definitely got on my nerves.
Best cereal in Mini Breakfast. The latest
I don't
chapter
find
is
this
here.
one to be
We'll take one.
bad, nor does my wife, because I know she pointed out the fan whistle to me, and I didn't even notice it last time I had a Legion go. But this one, she doesn't even say anything, so I'm assuming it's just a better acoustics than the other one. So I'm overall pleased with the fan sound.
One of Belle's cereals. Great.
Circle District gossip. Read the latest.
You know, Varric hired me not far from here.
Enchantment.
Come on,
Read it here
stop a
first.
ritual.
The making of a scandalous love affair was at a prominent circle mage at the Silver Coin, the same circle mage known to frequent Dockstown, more interesting betting rings, and who was their mysterious friend. When I have answers, dear reader, you will too.
Say, I think we've got enough.
What now?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
Will this run Manor Lords? Yeah, I'm sure it would.
Huh? Yeah.
The lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
You! This fish won't eat itself. I said next time you were here, it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah, it's always something.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. I think I'd learn.
I'm the same way. Taking jobs that go wrong. I'm basically a walking disaster.
So you're saying I'm a disaster?
I'm saying you're not alone.
Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away. But those gods escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt, petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal's serving fish another day. Getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
Sometimes luck sticks.
You believe that? Then I've got a Treviso manor to sell you who needs a good tenant.
I'm not a mark. I'm serious.
I know. We managed to keep out of trouble. Let's get back before that changes.
I don't know why people was I guess people was didn't like the game. I don't know. I thought it was pretty decent, but I ain't beat it, so maybe everybody else felt the same way where it was okay, but they didn't finish it per se.
And now a dragon. What's happening to this city? I wish there was something I could do.
What could you do anyway? You're not a builder. You just get in the way. Let the Templars deal with it.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, This is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
It's an honor to meet you.
Relax. I won't be trying to arrest you like the first warden.
You heard about that?
Dorian Pavis is an old friend. He filled me in. Indeed. You have had many eyes upon you, Rook. Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited and about the people depending on you. I'm asking you to take down a pair of gods. You're not going to be able to do that if you're worried about my approval. But if you listen to your friends and remember the people you're fighting for, you'll get through this.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
I have a team, but not much in the way of forces. If there's any military support you can spare.
I'm sorry. Our forces in the South are stretched thin already. And I'm afraid the Grey Warden leadership doesn't think much more highly of me than they do of you. The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette? Something to do with Solus?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the veil. To him. Somehow. Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Okay. Good, I don't trust him.
I appreciate it. Solus has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade. But anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
Wisely spoken. Solus rarely lies directly, but he finds ways to weave the truth into a noose you find yourself wearing. Solus was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think, I hope, it might help you. We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the South need you. Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the North.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
All right, we need to get to a fight so we can see the performance in a fight. Because, yeah, we can talk all we want. Got to get to a fight.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
This city is big, so I can see why it's getting taxed. It's already sitting at 90% utilization.
Earn your pay! Attack!
standing there, watching it all go down.
You know, Emmerich, when a necromancer moves in, I thought we might get undead bursting through the floor. But you keep things quiet, and Fred's a good neighbor.
You'll have to forgive my own worries. All I've read of Pt.20.
I can respect the wariness.
I'm surprised that like I just want to see.
I wanted to ask, Nev. You had your concerns about me at first.
A few.
But not Manfred?
What can I say? He's a good egg.
So we're sitting at 30, right? I just want to make sure I'm not crazy. All I did was turn on RSR and it felt like it was... Maybe I got to restart the game? Felt like it tanked everything. But it shouldn't do that. It's still at 30 here. When I turn around, where is it at? 38, 39, 36, 35. Let me restart the game real quick. Just gonna save. And we're gonna restart. Turtle. I really need to set a background. I try to just be anything every day. The other day it was some sand on the beach. The day before that, before that it was something else. Now it's a fat turtle. Skip that. Hit continue. I mean, it should be on now.
I wanted to ask, Nev. You had your concerns about me at first.
A few.
But not Manfred?
What can I say? He's a good egg.
Quite right.
Okay.
sail.
POE2, please. I told you I don't own it, man. What can I say? I don't own every game. But I'm pretty sure if I Google right now, YouTube, POE, hold on. Let me show you how simple it
Rook,
is.
just got word.
POE2.
First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt.
Legion go
Everyone
to.
except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
2 months ago, we got the handheld guy. Path of Exile. My man Corey put something up. What did he say? I did it again. What happened? Lenovo Legion Go 2, Path of Exile, PoE 2. 25 watts, high frame, 1200p. I like the handheld guy stuff too. He be putting stuff up. So I'd check that one out if I was you. Has to be the gods.
The timing can't be a coincidence. The gods must be behind this.
I bet they are. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus, see if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
What up, Jo? This is Dragon Age Veilguard. I'll talk to Solus first. What he gonna talk about?
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in.
Just a few
Appreciate you
essentials.
sharing the live,
Manfred
Jose.
was a great help with the boxes.
Thanks for joining.
What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
Better with the export. What? You can romance him too? Beautifully, surprisingly comfy.
It's great. Big, mysterious, lots of art. Everyone's got their own room.
It'd be easy to fall in love with such a place.
I think Balara has.
She's been quite welcoming. However, I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
We're still getting used to one another.
True, and yet...
Give it time. We'll settle in.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by.
Okay, we need to go. You regrets.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evenuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dread Wolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods. Well, mine and Davrin's.
Anyone see anything in that memory we can use?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elganon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elganon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elganon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Maybe I could just go down there and fight something real quick, because I gotta move on to the next game. Be real annoying when you got a test and you in the middle of the story. Like, do I watch it? Do I skip it? Y'all just gonna have to stick around while I watch it. I'll do redos.
The voices again.
That's
There
I
we
just
go.
got here.
What is it like, Nev? Using your magic to uncover wrongs in Minraps.
You don't need magic for that. Just turn over a rock.
It all sounds so thrilling. I've made that one ready.
Take your shot. Well, back to our point.
It all sounds so thrilling. Bilal was showing me some articles about your work.
Those rags.
Yes, let's see. There was the Cordellan Caper, the mystery of the heir of Voldorma.
You can only trust one word in 5 in those papers. That's got it.
This is Dragon Age Veilguard, and it's a Z2 Extreme. 18 out of 50? 50 more of them things?
Another of those In Hereee altars.
Hey, Portal Machine, I said this is Dragon Age Veil Guard. I don't know why I can't get in there. Oh, I gotta break these. Is that what they want me to break? No. No, that's not what they want me to break. Appreciate the follow, Portal.
About my question earlier, Emily. You can't tell how long a body's been dead by how cold it is.
There's too many interfering factors and variables.
So that journal I showed you.
The time of death can be pinpointed based on temperature. No.
Thanks. There's a shadow dragon I want you to meet.
Oh, it's a ladder. All right. Why do he keep on blocking? He ruined my chances.
Beat the odds there.
I didn't want to leave yet.
From the depths of the
Can I go
earth.
back? Oh yeah, I can. There's a chest up here. So how do I get to it? Oh, it was up there. I think I already got it then. Didn't I get that chest? Oh no, I didn't. It's the one with that stupid tree. Never mind. Okay. Alright. Well, this is that game. I'm going to move on to the next. Overall, here's the settings again. I'll put the, you know, as usual, this is for the video that goes on my YouTube channel. So if you missed anything or you want to watch a video about the settings I use, you can always check out my YouTube channel. But here it is for Dragon Age Veilguard. Full screen mode, 1280 by 800, 144 hertz, uncapped. VSync is off. Triple buffering is off. Brightness at 50. Contrast at 50. Enabling HDR. HDR calibration, we're sitting at 170. Then we have upscale method none. No upscale. Anti-aliasing is at TAA high. Render scale 100%. Dynamic resolution scaling is off. And we're just gonna let that frame rate fluctuate. Graphic preset is at custom. Texture quality is medium. Texture filtering is high. Lighting quality is medium. Context shadows off. HBAO is on. Screen space reflections is off. Volumetric lighting is low. Sky quality, low. Ray trace reflections, off. Ray trace ambient occlusion, off. Ultra ray tracing, off. Level of detail, low. Strand hair, off. Terrain quality, medium. Terrain decoration quality, low. Visual effects, low. Depth of field, cinematic, bloom is on. Vignette is on. Motion blur is off. Post-processing quality is medium. Field of view is 90%. And I do have on Radeon Super Resolution that you turn on at the AMD driver level in their software, where it will upscale to the full resolution. So we're sitting at 1200. I don't know why we're stuck at 60 hertz. It should be 144. It doesn't matter though. Obviously, we're not getting there. And then for my TDP, it is at 25. That's it. All right, let's move on. Exit game. I was going to do Avatar. Oh yeah, I did. Somebody asked for Oblivion. Let me do that. Somebody did ask for Oblivion. And I don't think I did it yet. Or did I? Did I do this yesterday? Dang, don't even remember. too many games. I don't remember. I gotta check the live. That's sad, but it's alright. No, I think I did Star Wars all yesterday. Oh no, I did do Oblivion. Cooked. I did Oblivion yesterday. So if you wanted to see Oblivion, go watch the stream from yesterday. We leaving. I was like, wait, I don't remember doing this one. Any portable handheld you see is going to be AMD. The only people that, because they don't got a NVIDIA don't got a X80, what is it, X86 license or architecture license, I think. So they only can do ARM, and they only work with Switch. So anything handheld wise, you're gonna see either Intel or AMD. Which I can't even start this one. Yes. Exit. Turtle. That wouldn't even let me move around. That was weird. What game? I did Helldivers. What game did I want to show off? Oh, I did want to do Snake Eater. But I ain't even started it up yet, so it's gonna do a whole bunch of shader compilation, and I ain't even started that game, so I don't want to start it like that. But I guess the oh, it was Star Wars. Yeah, this one. Am I gonna play what? Devil May Cry? I did a video on that. Didn't I do a video on that one? I don't think I did a video on that one. I can play it though. I can show you what it is. But Devil May Cry runs well, like really well. I thought I did a video on that though. I might have not, Devo. I do too many games now. I gotta go check my stuff to go see. I did over like 50 games now. Probably like 50 or so games. But then there's games I did that I didn't upload yet. So it's like a bunch of stuff. So you can check my channel, but I don't think I did Devil May Cry yet. So I'll play it, show you what a little bit of it. But it's like a no notes type of game. Basically, you start it up, you can play it. You don't gotta do much. So I like it. This game, on the other hand, is I don't. If the person didn't ask me to do it, I would never show it because this game runs terribly, and I don't like it. So nothing I can do to fix it either. I mean, it's gonna run at 30, but I don't know. I say just stream it from your computer. So we have vertical sync off, exclusive full screen on, 1280 by 800, fill screen, 144 hertz. Let me turn this down a little bit. They gonna overpower everything I'm saying. 1280 by 800, fill screen. We're gonna be unlocked frame rate for the cinematics, so we can really lock that. Screen calibration, we're at -10 on brightness. HDR is on. HDR peak is 400. That should be able to go to 1,000. Yeah, should be 1,000. And then we have temporal anti-aliasing is on. Upscaler is biased. Upscaler is balanced. And that's it. And I have it capped at the frame rate of 30. And I can turn it off to show y'all how it fluctuates though. So let me do that too. I just have it capped at 30 because it's going to provide a smoother frame time for me. But sometimes y'all just want to see the raw performance, which is fine too. If it's gonna. Is it gonna start up? Oops. Control tab. I know you're up. It refuses to start. Oh, there you go. Where was it? Star Wars? Yeah. Enter. I don't know why it's performing in this way. It was at 30. Oh, that's why. I was like, it must have changed the setting. Oh, I didn't even show y'all the other part of it. Let's start that over again. Video. Exclusive 1280. Fill screen 144. Locked. Temporal anti-aliasing bias balanced. And then we gotta go to graphics. At low. Advanced. Everything is low or to the bottom. It should be anyway. Everything is low. This should be 10, 100, low, low. Terrain tessellation. So keep that at medium. Ray trace, diffuse, reflections, medium. Everything should be low. Like I said, the game runs like garbage. I ain't gonna lie. But if you push it to 35 TDP, let me show y'all what y'all get. At low settings, and this is the heaviest planet, and that's why I picked it. So this is like worst case scenario. Do you think the Rogue Ally Z1 Extreme runs AAA games like this? Yeah. Not to like the full extent. It's like a 10, 20, 12%, 15% uptick performance here, but there's also the real benefit of the Z2Es over the Z1E is performance at lower TDPs. So you will probably be maxing your TDP out to match the performance, or maybe not even having to max it out, but it's definitely going to need more juice in order to get the same level of performance. The reason why I went with these settings is because, or at least on the upscaler, is because 800p looks disgusting when you try to upscale. So you might as well just let RSR do the work and turn off upscaling most of the time. That's what I try to do. For this one, when I tried to turn off upscaling, it like I said, it doesn't. It's a temporal anti-aliasing, so that's not an actual. Well, I guess it is still upscaling, but it's not as heavy as these two. And then bias is basically trying to make sure that it's at a fixed render resolution versus kind of but it also tries to like go to a 4K output. I think that the bias have better performance than the fixed, even though the fixed is what I truly would want to have. And then it's obviously still going to a balanced quality versus a quality, because the game just runs like crap. So this is what I was able to come up with to try to get to a 30 FPS experience on this thing. But the game just shouldn't be this heavy. I think that's the bottom line of it. Shouldn't be this heavy. And it's the ray tracing that's really causing it. I mean, it's based off ray tracing, but I don't see how this ray tracing can be this heavy at low settings. Who is shooting at me? That. Oh my goodness. No. And again, this is at a 35 TDP. With all those settings. What the heck is they just doing over here? Oh, I'm cooked. And I'm on it now. Got him. I will take that. How you?
That was close.
What the? Better check that out.
Give me a break.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No cover. Oh, I got my slowdown time. She be getting busy with this one. Oh. All right. Let's go to a different planet. Just show you a little bit more of like what it looks like at different places. I don't think I can leave yet. I'm wanted. Maybe not. Speeder is not a good time. You're definitely gonna fall below that 20. I mean that 30. Once you get on that speeder. Where is it going?
Keep moving, Nix. They're headed for us. Close call. Lost him.
You can probably already tell how the fluctuation gonna be. Like I said, I picked the hardest planet to run because I wanted to show you how the worst case scenario. And this is 100% the worst case scenario. But I don't know who would want to play it like this. I know I wouldn't. So. I really enjoyed this game too. But if you only had one choice, these are the settings for you. You can obviously like let me see what it looks like with FSR. I don't know. It's like what would be the FSR 4? I can't wait for it to like come out because, yeah, you got at least through quality. Yeah, it's even worse because you had to go down to performance to get that game back and like actually have a show a difference. But it would still be like, I don't know. FSR3 is just strong. It's just heavier than anything, and I am surprised by it, but that's why I just stick with the temporal. All right, let's go to a different place. I think it's in the. Where do we gotta go? I forget. Maybe it's the Kajimas? No. What world is this? This must be something I didn't do yet. Where the heck do I go for the... I'm just trying to go to a different map. You just got your go-to today, Chaos? I have not opened the box yet. Is the go-to only Steam OS? No, this isn't Steam OS. This is Windows. Is this the Starfield Star Wars mod? No, this is just Star Wars Outlaws. I have looked at the comparison to. Why can't I just go? Do I literally gotta go back to my freaking what's the name just to go to a different place? That can't be right. My fast travel is locked because I'm wanted. Okay. I'm gonna just exit and come back in. Hopefully my wanted level is gone. I think they saved it. I'm gonna just load an old save. There we go. Work smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Noop? This is the Z2 Extreme. Game is like so bad. Sean, you capping. Nah, you capping, Sean. This does not look good. I mean, it's fluctuating like crazy, and it barely keeps a 30, and I'm at 35 TDP. I don't find this to be any remotely okay, but someone asked me to show it, so I am. But I would never play the game like this. If I'm actually interested in beating the game, I would rather stream it than play it like this. Like, say for instance you buy the same game on a PlayStation 5 and then you just remote play it. You're gonna have a better experience than this. Hands down. If you go buy NVIDIA's Shield or you go buy GeForce Now, you have a better time than this. I just don't see how. There's too many alternatives for me to play it like this. The Switch 2 would be a better alternative than this fluctuating mess. So, no, I don't think it looks good. But if you're in a pinch and you need to play it, this is how I'll do it with these settings. And the settings are as follows. Everything is to low. Exclusive full screen 1280 by 800. Field screen 144 Hertz. Locked. Temporal anti-aliasing. This is biased and it's sitting at. How am I sitting at performance and still not getting it? I was supposed to be at balance. So it's actually balanced is not recommended. And then graphics wise, we're at low, with pretty much everything at low. Motion blur intensity is at 2. If you go into advanced settings, pretty much everything is low as possible. Particles are not at very low, they're just at low. And then there is pretty much everything at low. This is 10, 100, low. Terrain tessellation, I do have at medium. Low, low, medium, low, very low, 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 and low. And yeah, that's what you get. Let's go back outside for a sec and show the driving around portion, and then we'll leave it at that. The VRAM has been shifted. It's not a VRAM issue. It's not using that much VRAM. It's a GPU bottlenecking because of ray tracing issue. They just use a lot of ray tracing. So it's like on by default. You can't turn it off. So the game's gonna run pretty poorly on these APUs regardless. And if y'all found something that, you know, can show otherwise, let me know.
We're going too slow.
But I just see a lot of people playing sub 800p to get, and then they use frame gen to boost it. But these are the settings. This is the look. Like, it's not going to be as bad as that other planet because, again, I told you I was on the heaviest planet for a reason. This one is going to at least try to stay above 30. Depending on if you get into a fight, you might fall below that. But outside the world with all the NPCs and like the ray tracing effects, you can probably stay above 30 at 35 TDP. I'm glad you like it, Sean. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna put the video out, and you got the settings now, so it kind of provides you a way to play it for sure. And everything is subjective, so I totally can understand if you like, hey, I can play it like this. This seems pretty good actually. So totally understand that. I wouldn't want to try to, you know, force my will on nobody. I'm just telling you my perspective, and then you guys can take that and kind of make it your own, whether you want to use frame gen, whether you want to do, all I'm trying to do is give you the best settings possible to try to get a good experience out of it. And the best settings possible for this is unsurprisingly just all low settings. It's not an ugly game at low because, again, they're still using ray tracing. It's just a heavy game. And if it was the CPU, if this was like at 100 or something, I'd be like, okay, maybe we change our efficiency to performance or something. But it's not that. The GPU is almost maxed out. It's literally just the game. So I've done like 50 games now, Sean. They all on my YouTube channel if you want to check them out. They all separate videos chopped down from the live streams, so you can check them out if you like. But I've done like 50 now. 50 or so. FSR3 is not on. So FSR3 actually is much heavier than you would think, unless you're talking about FSR3 at like ultra performance. If you're turning it on at balanced, it actually is heavier than the other one. So you'll start to fall below more often than not.
Looking for a race?
Performance might be okay. Yeah. I'm a stickler for picture quality and all the extra stuff, artifacting that comes along with it. So you might be right that it does give you better performance at the, but the trade-off is much worse to me. But as you can see, there is options and opportunity. But to me, it's not giving much of a performance game for the impact that it provides to the visual. Like when she's in motion, all I'm seeing is artifacting, and it's not good. But I mean, obviously standing still, that's fine. But when you're in motion, it's most of the time you're in motion, it doesn't look that great. But it's not giving you that much performance either. So it's a stronger algorithm. I mean, think of it as like an algorithm. FSR3, granted, is supposed to be better than TAA in the native upscaling, but it is heavier. And sometimes, if you're playing it at such a low resolution and you turn that on too, you're not really helping your performance because you're literally worsening the image, but also running a heavier algorithm on top of it. And it's causing not only for you not to have a benefit, but I could say, for instance, you're running like at 4K and you're going down to 1080p. Now that's a difference. But if you're going from 800p down to like, I think the bottoms out at like 7. I forget where it bottoms out at, but it ain't gonna go no much lower than that. So it's kind of like diminishing returns at these lower resolutions. So I always want to think about that too. So I just turned on the other one, anti-aliasing, and that one's at balance. At performance, you might get a better performance. So we can try it, but even with the anti-aliasing, if it's at performance, I'm seeing things I don't like, but it kind of introduces a little bit more ghosting than I want to see. But it wasn't like giving me much gain. I gotta go somewhere else. Maybe when we start driving or go into the city, might see a better performance, because it gotta have some type of performance gain for you to turn it on, you know. But just gotta see what that is. And in my opinion, because we're so low at the resolution already, might as well just leave it at balanced. So yeah. Anyways, game is tough to run. It's a good game. I beat it. I found a lot of enjoyment out of it. But it is a tough game to run on these APUs. This is the Z2 Extreme jingles. What do you think was the best looking game you've tested at the highest settings? Days Gone. But I wasn't even at the highest settings on that one. It's just the best looking game that I've tested. Probably the most cinematic game I tested too. That and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Now remember, I also still have RSR on, which is Radeon Super Resolution. So in the background, on top of the 800p, it's trying to boost it up to a 1200p image. So that's what that Radeon Super Resolution is doing. It's like another one of those upscaling algorithms. So another one of those things that you just have on in the background to try to get better looking performance. So because I believe right now it should be at, it may not be, let me see. Oh, it's not on. It's on now. Let's see how that looks. And I know it pushed it. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Huh. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is. The other thing I was thinking about was, what was I thinking about? For this game, people were, you can start to inject FSR4, but I don't want to get to that point where I'm like suggesting too many things that you guys got to do outside of just setting the settings yet. I know like I'm gonna test it, but I'm probably not gonna suggest it until they actually put in like a native experience for FSR4 on these RDNA 3 devices. But I think that's going to help us with image quality. Not so much, I don't know about performance because we're already at 800p. It'll just help with our image quality. To me, if you're already running at 800p, you're probably already getting the performance benefits you're going to see because you still got to run that algorithm. It's just probably going to be a better resolving image. So that's my thoughts on it. But I'm not 100%. I don't know. Okay. Do you think this would run on the Legion Go S? Yeah, for sure. On the Z2 Extreme one, yeah. You throw it to 35 TDP. I think that one goes 35 too, right? I think it goes to 35 or 30. One of the two. I think it'll run for sure. And it might be better because again, if you're playing on the, I think this game is supported on the Bazite and all of that. So I'm sure that you could potentially get a little bit more performance out of it. But again, the problem with this game is the ray tracing. So I don't know. Boost mode. I can't be what? Say that again. Say it again. I told you about talking to me like that. I told you about talking to me like that. Uh-oh. Ooh, just in time. So sorry. Alright, what y'all got in here? What y'all was guarding? Probably nothing good. I ain't got a slicing kit? Yes, I do.
Understood. Continue the search.
How do I not have a slicing kit and I beat the game? Because that's crazy if I don't. Oh, wow. I must have didn't play any of the open world stuff. Yeah, I can definitely pretend and make it seem like this game runs good. But I want to be realistic with you guys. If you go to the other planets, you're going to experience 25 FPS. But yeah, anyways, y'all see what the level is. Definitely can have an experience on it, and something you guys can run, take a look at, see if it's something that you're interested in playing through like that. But these are my settings, these are my thoughts around it, and you guys can kind of go from there. But we're going to go ahead and end this one, move on to our last game of the day. Appreciate y'all liking the stream. Appreciate y'all chatting, keeping me company. Appreciate you, Sean, Jingles, Cameron. Thank you. All right, let's move on to the next. Should we do Metal Gear? I feel like I'm gonna have to sit through a shader compilation, but I think people will want to see that one, right? It's either Metal Gear or Avatar: Frontiers or Pandora. Now, my chatters, since y'all in here chatting, y'all get to decide what y'all want to see. I got 2 minutes, right now I'm gonna decide. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora or Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Delta, obviously. Nobody say nothing. Nothing. Anybody? Uh-oh. User said, is it really worth it? Yeah, I think it's worth it. In my eyes, I think it's a really good purchase. But, you know, it's another one of those things where it kind of custom to what you think, if it's worth it or not. So to me, it's 100% worth it. Between streaming or remote play to the console's ability on standalone, this is how I've been playing Arc Raiders. I ain't even played it on my PC yet. I've just been playing Arc Raiders on here. So I think it's worth it. I think we got 1 more minute. Anybody? Metal Gear Solid or Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora? Nobody. That's what you get for trying to have crowd participation. All right, I'm gonna go with Avatar then. Let's play this one. What does auto mean? They act like I never played this game before. I've definitely played this game before. Alright, let's go to settings first. See where we at. Oh, let me turn off this mug cooking. It's like 35 right now. Why is my brightness so low? Is my brightness that low? No, it's not. Why is it low? Interesting. We're gonna go down to 20. See what we could do at 20 first. And if we need to go higher, we go higher. Alright. Borderless full screen. Now we're gonna be full screen. We're gonna do. We're gonna start at. Yeah, start at 1280 by 800. FSR. We're gonna just go back to temporal. Frame gen is off. Scaling quality. We're gonna go to balance. No, it's gonna do quality. Bias. VSync is off. This is probably the same engine, isn't it? Ugh. I hope not. Yes, keep. The only other thing that I saw was yeah, that's good. I guess this slider doesn't matter. Why did it go back to 1280? Alright, let's continue. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follows. Don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying it. Appreciate you. We're at medium settings, I believe. verify what settings we at. Wait. They have a store? How embarrassing. Okay. Is there a way? Am I missing the way to get to? Oh, system. There you go. Settings. Go to graphics. Motion blur. Graphic quality at medium. Motion blur is on. Intensity is at 5, which is fine. Fog blur is crazy. I guess we can leave it on. Sharpening is at 7. Depth of field is high. We can go to low for that. I don't really care for depth of field. Shadow quality is medium, which is fine. Suncast is low. It's good. And we can go that to bit off. I don't really need that on. Spot shadows is medium. Let's keep that medium. Resolution medium. Shadow proxies is off. Oh yeah, let's do that then. No, let's turn that off for now. Specular reflections is low, which is fine. Diffuse reflections is low, which is fine. Environmental, yeah, I don't need that as low. Biometric clouds, medium is fine. Fog, we can go to low. Yeah, we can go to low for those too. Extra streaming distance, let's do 2. Object detail, let's do 6. BVH quality, let's do low. Micro details, let's do high. Particle details, medium still. Scatter density, let's do medium. Dither fade, I don't even know what that is, but we'll leave it. Spotlight projection resolution. Oh. Let's do 256. Destruction quality is medium. Terrain tessellation will be medium. Apply these settings. Take a look at what that looks like. They got a third person mode now, right? Yeah. Yes, they do. Okay, third person may be heavier. Don't know yet. Let's see. Let's go back. It's not heavier. This game is just heavy. Let's give it a little bit more wattage. See what we do with 25. Why the game's so dark? I don't get it. Let me turn my brightness up or something. Let's go to 25 TDP first. And see if we can get to a 30. Still no? Still no good? Game is not that optimized. I'm getting the feeling that these Snowdrop engine games aren't optimized. Because we 0 for 2 for now, right now. I like this third person view though. I think it's cool. Let's see. Go down to balance then. already at 800p. Graphics is low. I mean, the mediums were there, but is this another 35-watt game? Just to get to a freaking 30 is crazy. Still ain't there. Okay, let's try one time to see if we can do. Oh, this needs to be at full speed, 100%. My jump is at 72. Performance. Oh, wow. Let's do something about that water. It's probably in that reflection, ain't it? Let's see. No, it's just this water. I'll leave it. Wait, I never updated it? Still the same though. I wonder if you having it, will that help? But doesn't look, it look like it's both of them are pretty much the same. Well, maybe not. I mean, this one's sticking to 230. But I'd much rather play it like this. So it is a little bit of a performance hit. Do I have my... I don't have nothing? Oh. Stop playing on me.
Thank you for these gifts.
No, thank you. Killed them boys in cold blood. Alright. It looked like that was putting it to 98% utilization. Oh, I guess it's still at 98. I guess what I can try to do is lower the settings. Games are tough. At least this game has, like, I feel like I can get to like a restart is required. Man. I feel like I can get past the 60. I mean, past the 30 potentially. Yeah, I can for sure get past the 30 on this game at least. That other one, I don't know so much. That other one, this might not be a loss. Let's see. Let's quit the game. Come back in. Let's see if we can keep our. Really, the focus is what my eyes normally go to is lighting and textures, or at least like sparseness of textures. Like, say for instance, we don't have a lot of scatter density. That one could be a high, as well as lighting, like BVH, global illumination, and then everything else just low. Those are the signals for me that a game is going to look better. So maybe we have some opportunity here. What the heck is happening? To optimize just to that, so that way we can keep above a 30 at least for this game. So I see a little hope here, even though we're running at like 35 TDP. I'm gonna drop it down to 25. See if we can get away with.
Naive. She grieves her mother.
Look at them low settings, still looking good. All right, let's focus on the the big three. The big three is resolution, lighting, texture. Let's see what we can do. Depth of field should not be high. I don't know why that's high. Shadow quality can stay very low. I don't really care about the effects. We're gonna keep that off. Spot shadows, we're gonna keep that on medium. No. Resolutions, we're gonna keep that low. Shadow proxy, we're gonna keep that off. Reflections, we're gonna keep very low still. Diffuse reflections, I would not need to use that at all. Environmentals, no. We don't got the budget. This needs to be fixed. Low is fine. 2 and 3 is fine. BVH quality is fine. Micro details, that needs to go back up to medium, if not high. Particle details, low. Scatter, gotta go to medium. Destruction low, terrain, tessellation. That could be high, but I mean medium, but let's leave it at medium for now. Let's see what we can get away with that. And then, because I still got to leave some headroom for this game finna crash on me. I gotta leave headroom for me to try to get to a quality level for upscaling. This mug might crash. GG, no Riri. A restart is required? Seriously? Okay. Why is the lighting so blinding? What the heck did I do? I knew it was too dark. So there was something, there was a bug or something. Because now the brightness look crazy. Let's go back down to 500. Brightness is still too crazy. What the heck is that too? Oops. Yep. Maybe it's because of this, but that don't make sense. HDR is on. It's just like a fat bright light. That don't make sense. I guess I'll try to maybe go down to 200, 150. I think this thing is broken. Maybe the HDR is broken. We're gonna go to 100. Ooh, that don't look crazy. Now it looks too dark, but I don't know. Ooh, clouds look terrible, but that's okay. Maybe we can get the clouds back a little bit. I think it's too low now. Maybe we can go to a we go 10 here, and we go 200 here, maybe 300, 250. Let's go meet in the middle real quick. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah. Okay, definitely not
What am I
bad.
low on? Another extraction site. I see towers and silos.
Sounds like a gas line. 3 guesses what's in those silos.
Not bad, not bad. Definitely more optimized than the other game. Let me restart it real quick, and then we can kind of go into the footage for the video. If I like these sets, I gotta go play around with it tonight, and then in the morning, when I feel good about it, I'll upload it. But if not, gotta do some more testing. But we'll see. So far, it doesn't look as bad. I gotta drop it down to 20. I gotta drop it down to 25 TDP though. So we will see what it looks like. So I'm hoping that it's gonna stay still at above 30 at 25. It's never usually like more than a 5 FPS difference between 25 and 40. I mean 35 TDP, but sometimes it does. Some games need that additional horsepower to kind of push through. It's not working no more for me. I need the microfiber cloth again. All right, let's lower this TDP down to 25. And then we're gonna go here, hit continue, see where we at. But there's some stuff we had to restart on, might impact it again. So we'll see. Give it a sec. Stuck at 27. 26. 23. I changed stuff too fast. Let's see what it looks like at the 35 again. This is at 800p? No wonder, dude. Y'all frustrating me. So I'm like, dang, this shit looks sharp for 1400p. There we go. I mean, for 800p. Okay. Now, this is what I was expecting. Now, with FSR4, you could probably get away with performance and have a better image quality, similar to what you would get at native, or at least closer to it. And that's really what's the benefit of that FSR4. I don't think it's going to give you more performance, but I think it's going to give you a better image quality, especially in motion. But this is good settings for now, and this is where I will leave it for today. I'm gonna test it tonight because I want to play it a little bit, and then I'll come back tomorrow. If I post it, I mean, that's just what I was able to come up with. 25 TDP. These let me show y'all the settings again. All right, here we are. Settings wise, we're at full screen mode. Screen calibration, we're sitting at 250 for the peak, 403 for the HDR UI, 10 overall brightness. We have HDR on, not on auto. 16 by 10 native, 1280 by 800, 144 hertz, temporal anti-aliasing, frame gen is off. Scaling quality is at quality, scaling mode is biased, VSync is off. Oh, actually, gotta make sure. Are we sitting at a, no, we're not. That's where we should also be. Keep. That should be 1200. Because again, we're trying to keep that at 12. Wow. Anyways, let me start that over. It's not going to be good for the video. All right. So settings as of now, we're at full screen mode. Screen calibration is at HDR on, brightness at 10. HDR peak brightness is at 250. UI is at 403. It's at native 1280 by 800, but we're using RSR or Radeon Super Resolution to upscale it to the 1200p native screen. We had 144 hertz. Temporal anti-aliasing is on. Frame gen is off. Quality, scaling quality, biased. VSync is off. Frame limit is off. And eco mode after 10 minutes. Graphics is at motion blur is on. 5, 5, and 5. I think we're at a custom. Yeah. And then we have fog blur is on. Sharpening is at 7. Depth of field is low. Shadow quality is very low. Sun contact shadows is off. Spot shadows is medium. Spot shadow resolutions is low. Shadow proxies is off. Specular reflections is very low. Diffuse reflections is low. Environmental reflections is low. Biometric clouds low. Biometric fog low. We got extra streaming distance at 2. Object detail is at 3. BVH is low. Micro details is high. Particle details is low. Scattered density is medium. Dither fade is on. We have 256 for the spotlight. Reflect resolution. Destruction quality is low. And then we got terrain tessellation at medium.
Sutlek will tell me to prepare first. Another gas extraction facility.
Okay, so you've got to set your sights on the towers and the gas storage facility.
Ain't got nothing to heal with. Oh, cook. Probably should have checked that, huh? Do I even have any food? Oh, I do. Wait, I don't got no more. Oh my goodness. There we go. Stop that. Stop that. They need to do the slowdown like Horizon if I'm gonna be crafting. They playing. Yeah. I don't got the equipment. I don't even know if I got my gun on me. Do I have it? Oh, I do got my...
gas extraction facility.
Could have definitely been using my gun.
Okay, so you've got to set your sights on the towers and the gas storage facility.
Okay, this place is too hot to be carrying this gear. Whatever you say.
How do you use your Navi vision again? Oh. There you go. Yeah, I suck. I gotta play this totally different. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna leave it right there. In my opinion, it's okay. It's okay. I'll play it some more tonight. I'm pretty sure it's going to be stuck at a 30 FPS frame rate. But to me, these are decent visuals, especially to kind of run through this game and play. So I'm more than comfortable playing with this level of quality.
Another gas extraction facility.
Maybe I would update the fog just when I look up, so I don't look at that, the tithering. But overall, I'm okay with playing at this level of quality. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see y'all tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, per usual. Until next time, ladies and gents. Peace.